Welcome to this rapid-fire explainer on Numbers 21. We're diving straight into a pivotal chapter where the Israelites face a brutal gauntlet of surprise attacks, internal rebellion, and, honestly, some truly bizarre wilderness moments. Let's get right to it.
Right off the bat, the stakes are sky high. The people of Israel are exhausted, they're hungry, and they are bitterly asking that age-old question. Why did you even bring us out of Egypt just to die out here?
And look, this isn't just your standard road trip whining. As we'll see in a minute, this bitter complaining is about to trigger a terrifying divine response that completely changes the game.
But before the fallout, let's look at their first major hurdle, victory at Hormah, which starts with a totally unprovoked attack.
King Arad the Canaanite hears Israel is heading his way, and he doesn't wait around. He strikes first without any warning, actually capturing several Israelites as prisoners.
Israel does not take this lying down. They make a massive, severe vow. If God gives them the victory, they'll utterly destroy those Canaanite cities. And God delivers. They get a total, sweeping victory at a place they aptly name Hormah.
Which brings us to the fiery serpents, and a truly harsh punishment.
You see, the triumph at Hormah is incredibly short-lived. The journey away from Mount Hor is grueling, and the people completely lose it. They complain against Moses and God, literally saying they loathe or despise their divine provisions, calling it light bread.
And here comes the response. God sends fiery serpents right into the camp. It's absolute chaos. The snakes bite and kill many Israelites, which, as you'd expect, prompts some very fast, frantic cries of repentance.
So Moses is given instructions for a bizarre but highly effective cure. He crafts a serpent out of brass, mounts it on a pole, and get this, anyone who is bitten simply has to look up at this brass serpent and they live. It's that simple and that strange.
Moving swiftly past that trauma, we hit the Song of the Well.
The Israelites are on a relentless march now, pushing rapidly through some incredibly harsh geography. We're talking Mount Hor, toward the Red Sea, across the Arnon border, all the way up to the heights of Pisgah.
And at a stop called Beer, morale finally shifts. God promises water. The princes and nobles miraculously dig a well using just their staves, and the whole camp bursts into a joyful, unified song. It's a huge turning point.
Now refreshed, they face the conquest of kings. Two hostile forces are blocking the path.
The scale of what happens next is massive. First up, Sihon of the Amorites. He refuses peaceful passage and attacks. Big mistake. Israel completely wipes out his forces and takes his capital, Heshbon. Then they march north and do the exact same thing to King Og of Bashan. Two giant military hurdles absolutely cleared.
And it's worth noting, God explicitly tells Moses, "Fear him not," promising to deliver Og into their hands. This divine backing is exactly what gives Israel the confidence to secure a total victory and boldly occupy these vast Amorite lands.
So, wrapping up this explainer, look at this incredible transformation. They've gone from exhausted, complaining wanderers to literal conquerors of kings. But it leaves us with a huge question to ponder. As they finally begin to settle these hard-won Amorite lands, what unprecedented challenges is this newly forged nation going to face next?